The journey of the calling is unique to each individual, but it has a common thread. The moment you realize there is something greater guiding your steps. Perhaps it was an unexpected event, a coincidence that seemed more meaningful than mere chance, or even a series of seemingly disconnected experiences that, upon reflection, reveal a clear pattern. These moments are synchronicities, the whispers of the universe pointing toward a greater destiny. Nothing is truly random. Every interaction, every challenge, and every victory plays an essential role in preparing you to access a new level of consciousness. Looking back, you may notice that the difficult circumstances you faced were not obstacles but bridges that led you to a greater state of understanding. Perhaps you encountered losses that taught you resilience or met people who opened your mind to new possibilities. These experiences not only shaped who you are today but also laid the groundwork for you to recognize the calling when it appeared. This calling is an invitation, a reminder that your life is not just something that happens to you but something you have the power to shape. When you answer this calling, you stop being a mere spectator. You begin to understand that you are not here by chance, that there is a reason for every occurrence, no matter how small it seems. It is in this moment that you awaken to the idea that you are the creator of your own reality. This is not an easy task. It requires courage to question your beliefs, let go of control over what is familiar, and embrace the uncertainty of the unknown. But it is this willingness that leads you to discover creator mode, a state of consciousness where you become the author of your story. Creator mode is the transition from a state of passivity to a state of full responsibility for the reality you experience. It represents the moment you realize you are not at the mercy of external circumstances but instead play a central role in creating your life. This is a state of awareness where you connect to your inner power and understand that every thought, emotion, and action is a fundamental piece in constructing your world. This concept is not new. Great spiritual masters and philosophies throughout history remind us that we are co-creators, that the external reality is a projection of our internal state. In Taoism, there is the concept of the universal flow and the harmony between the individual and the whole. In Hinduism, the doctrine of karma teaches that actions shape life experiences. In Christianity, there is the idea that faith can move mountains. All these traditions converge on the same truth. There is an inherent power within each of us, and recognizing it is the first step to consciously shaping our reality. However, living in creator mode does not mean everything will be easy or that you will have absolute control over every detail of life. It is not about manipulating the universe to fulfill immediate desires but aligning your intentions, actions, and energy with a higher purpose. It is a dance between free will and acceptance that greater forces are at work guiding the process. When you embrace the role of creator, you begin to see that your choices have a much greater impact than you might have imagined, not just in what you manifest but in how you influence the environment around you. Your energy shifts, your presence changes, and this affects everything and everyone you interact with. It's an expansive cycle. The more conscious you become of your role, the greater your impact, and the greater your impact, the clearer your purpose becomes. Creator mode also requires emotional and mental discipline. It is a state where you observe your thoughts and recognize the impact they have. You understand that fear or doubt cannot take over because they sabotage your creative power. Instead, you consciously choose the thoughts and emotions you want to nurture, knowing they are the foundation of your reality. A practical way to live in creator mode is to establish a clear vision of what you want to manifest. This vision cannot be vague or superficial. It must deeply resonate with who you are. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? Why is this important to me? How does it contribute to the greater good? When your vision aligns with your essence, the universe begins to conspire in your favor. Entering creator mode is also an act of courage. It is easier to blame circumstances or others for the challenges we face. But as a creator, you take full responsibility, not blame but responsibility. This means recognizing that even in the most difficult situations, you have the power to choose how to respond. And that choice is where your true freedom lies. The relationship between human action and universal energy forms the foundation of co-creation. Imagine life as a play, and you play an essential role in this grand production. Your intentions, choices, and actions are the lines and movements that shape your journey. However, you are not alone on stage. The universe acts as a supporting cast, responding and adjusting the scenes as you move, whispering directions and creating new possibilities for you to explore. This dialogue between you and the universe is dynamic and fluid. As you take the first steps toward a goal, the universe responds, perhaps with an unexpected opportunity, a person crossing your path at just the right moment, or a synchronicity confirming that you are on the right track. Similarly, when you hesitate or act out of alignment, the universe reflects that energy back, often presenting challenges that invite you to reconsider your choices. Co-creation is not about controlling the universe but collaborating with it. It is like rowing in a river. If you try to go against the current, you will encounter resistance. But if you allow the river's force to guide you while using your efforts to steer, you will find a natural flow that takes you further with less effort. Similarly, the universe has its own rhythm and wisdom. Your role is to align your actions with your intentions and trust that the flow will take you where you need to be. A fundamental aspect of co-creation is understanding that universal energy responds to your vibration. When you align with elevated emotions such as gratitude, enthusiasm, and trust, your energy harmonizes with the universe's creative flow. This doesn't mean you won't face challenges, but your energy becomes a magnet for solutions, opportunities, and support. In contrast, when your vibration is dominated by fear, doubt, or resistance, the universe reflects this energy back, creating obstacles that seem to confirm these emotions. This interaction between action and energy requires a delicate balance. On one hand, it is necessary to act, to take concrete steps toward what you desire. On the other hand, it is equally important to know when to pause, listen, and trust. The universe operates at its own pace, and forcing outcomes can create more resistance than progress. Co-creation is, therefore, both an art and a science, requiring sensitivity to perceive signs and subtle adjustments along the way. To strengthen your collaboration with the universe, cultivate a state of receptive presence. This means being attentive to signs but also open to possibilities you may not have considered. Take a moment each day to ask yourself, what is the universe trying to show me right now? What actions or adjustments align me more deeply with my purpose? This simple reflection helps you maintain balance between acting and allowing. Another way to deepen your connection with the universe is to express gratitude for signs and opportunities, even when they are not yet fully clear. Gratitude is a powerful language that communicates to the universe that you trust the process. This creates a cycle of reciprocity where the universe responds with greater abundance and clarity. In the process of co-creation, challenges are also part of the dialogue. They are not punishments or failures but invitations to grow, adjust your course, or reaffirm your intention. Each obstacle contains a lesson, and your willingness to face them with courage and curiosity keeps the flow of co-creation moving. Unlocking higher perception is like removing a veil that limits your vision of the world, finally allowing you to see reality with greater clarity and depth. Your perception is the lens through which you experience everything around you. It is shaped by beliefs, emotions, memories, and patterns accumulated over a lifetime. When this lens is distorted by fears or limitations, your view of the world, and yourself, becomes restricted. But by clearing these blockages, you unlock the potential to see beyond appearances, accessing an expanded and enlightened perspective. The power of intention is the driving force behind all creations in the universe. It is the concentrated energy that guides your actions, shapes your thoughts, and communicates your desires to the universal field. More than words or thoughts, intention is a vibration, a frequency you emit that the universe recognizes, amplifies, and reflects back in the form of experiences. When your intention is clear, authentic, and aligned with your essence, it becomes a powerful tool for manifestation. The universe does not respond to superficial or disconnected intentions. It responds to the truth behind your intention, the emotions and purpose you infuse into it. This is why intentions rooted in fear, doubt, or ego often result in blocks or frustrations. Conversely, when you set intentions aligned with your highest values and the greater good, you resonate with the universal flow, allowing the right doors to open. Emotions play a crucial role in amplifying intentions. Imagine that you are planting a seed. The intention is the seed, but emotions are the fertile soil that nurtures it. Emotions such as gratitude, enthusiasm, love, and trust elevate the vibration of your intention, making it more magnetic. In contrast, if you plant your intention in soil filled with doubt or anxiety, it will struggle to grow. Therefore, when setting an intention, emotionally connect with it. Imagine what it will feel like when it manifests. Feel the joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment as if it were already real. A powerful practice for working with intentions is creative visualization. Find a moment of calm, close your eyes, and visualize your desire as though it has already come true. See the details, feel the emotions, and connect with a sense of completeness. The more vivid and immersive your visualization, the stronger the energy of your intention will be. It's essential not just to see what you want but to feel in every cell of your body that it is already part of your reality. Another way to reinforce your intentions is writing them down. Use words that reflect clarity and conviction, such as, "I choose to live an abundant life," or "My energy attracts meaningful and aligned connections." Writing down your intentions solidifies them, giving them a tangible form that your subconscious mind and the universe can recognize. Aligned intentions also require that you are willing to let go of control over the outcomes. The paradox of intentions is that while you commit to them with clarity and passion, you must also trust the universe to orchestrate the details. This means that after setting your intention, you should act in alignment with it but without attachment to a specific result. This combination of focus and surrender creates the perfect space for the universe to work in your favor. Along the way, it's important to review your intentions regularly. Sometimes, what seemed important at the beginning may change as you evolve. Your intentions should grow alongside you, reflecting your new discoveries and understanding. This ongoing practice keeps your intentions alive, relevant, and aligned with your purpose. When you consciously begin working with intentions, you realize that you are using a universal language that transcends words. The universe understands and responds to the energy you emit, returning experiences that resonate with your vibration. Over time, you discover that the true power of intention lies not only in what it manifests but in the internal transformation it catalyzes, shaping who you become in the process. The balance between taking action and trusting the universal flow is one of the most subtle yet transformative lessons on the spiritual journey. It's a paradox that challenges our need for control while inviting us to actively participate in the creation of our reality. On one hand, inspired action is essential for translating intentions into tangible reality. On the other hand, trusting the flow allows the universe to do its part, aligning circumstances and opportunities beyond what our limited minds can conceive. Action is the physical expression of your intention. It is the movement that turns ideas and dreams into palpable reality. Without action, even the most powerful intentions remain in the realm of possibility, unable to manifest in the material world. However, there is a fundamental difference between acting with purpose and acting out of control. When you act with purpose, your actions are guided by inspiration and aligned with the person you aspire to become. They flow from a place of clarity and trust. In contrast, acting out of control is driven by anxiety and the need to force outcomes, often resulting in resistance and exhaustion. Trusting the flow, on the other hand, is recognizing that the universe operates in perfect rhythm, even when it doesn't match your expectations. It's accepting that not everything is under your control, and that this is liberating, not limiting. When you trust the flow, you release attachment to the how and when things will happen. This trust creates space for the universe to bring results that often exceed your expectations. The key lies in balancing these two aspects. Action and trust are not opposites. They are complementary. It's like planting a seed. Your part is to choose the right seed, prepare the soil, and water it regularly. But the growth, the moment the seed sprouts and blooms, is beyond your control. Forcing growth would be futile, but neglecting to water it would also prevent the result. Similarly, your actions must be consistent and intentional while allowing the universe to take care of the invisible process of manifestation. A useful practice to find this balance is daily reflection. At the start of the day, ask yourself, what actions can I take today to align with my goals and intentions? And at the end of the day, ask, what can I release and trust that the universe is taking care of for me? This exercise helps maintain a clear focus on your responsibilities while reinforcing trust in the greater flow. Patience is another essential aspect of this balance. We live in a culture that values instant gratification, but the universe operates in natural cycles. Forcing a result before its time is like trying to harvest fruit before it's ripe. Patience is not passivity, it is an active practice of trusting that everything is unfolding at the perfect pace. While you wait, you continue to nurture your intentions with positive actions and emotions, knowing that divine timing is working in your favor. The wisdom of allowing the universe to orchestrate outcomes also involves recognizing when it's time to pause. Not every action is productive. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is wait for clarity before moving forward. This requires sensitivity to listen to your intuition and courage to resist the pressure to act out of impulse or fear. Intentional pauses are not moments of inertia but of realignment, allowing you to recharge your energy and reconnect with your purpose. When you live in this balance, you find that the journey becomes more fluid and fulfilling. Instead of fighting against the flow of life, you learn to navigate with it, acting when the tide is in your favor and waiting with confidence when it isn't. This state of harmony not only facilitates manifestation but also brings an inner peace that comes from knowing you are working in partnership with greater forces. Identity is the essence of who you believe yourself to be, and this belief profoundly shapes your reality. It acts as an invisible mold, defining what you consider possible, acceptable, or achievable. More than your circumstances or talents, your identity is the determining factor in how you interact with the world and what you are capable of creating. When you live aligned with an identity that reflects your highest essence, you unlock an unshakable power to manifest your vision. But to do this, you must question, redefine, and align with who you choose to be. Often, our identity is built on beliefs and narratives we absorb throughout life. Messages like "I am shy," "I am not good enough," or "I am unlucky" become deeply rooted, shaping who we believe we are. These limiting definitions act as invisible bars, restricting our potential. However, these stories are not absolute truths. They are interpretations that can be redefined. The first step to transforming your identity is recognizing that it is not fixed but fluid and moldable. Imagine your identity as a suit you wear. If this suit no longer fits your growth, you can change it for something that resonates more with who you are becoming. This transformation begins with a simple yet powerful question: who do I choose to be? This question invites you to look beyond your current limitations and envision a version of yourself aligned with your highest desires and values. A practical way to redefine your identity is to create an ideal avatar. This avatar is not an unrealistic fantasy but a version of yourself fully embodying what you desire. Close your eyes and imagine. How does this version of you behave? What decisions do they make? What kind of energy do they radiate? Visualize this in vivid detail, from how they interact with others to how they face challenges. This practice not only clarifies your vision but also begins to align your subconscious mind with the new identity. However, visualizing your ideal identity is just the beginning. To make this transformation real, you must act according to this new vision. Ask yourself, what decisions would this version of me make today, or how would they respond to this challenge? Each time you act from this perspective, you strengthen the new identity, creating a cycle where your actions and beliefs mutually reinforce each other. By aligning your identity with your highest purpose, you create a reality that reflects the truth of who you are becoming. The universe begins to respond, manifesting opportunities, relationships, and circumstances that align with your expanded identity. This is the power of living in alignment with your essence. The now is the point of absolute power, the only moment where creation truly happens. While our minds often wander between the past, filled with memories, and the future, packed with expectations, it is in the present that the energy necessary to shape reality resides. The power of now is a simple yet profound truth that spiritual masters and philosophers have taught throughout time. When you anchor yourself in the present moment, you access an infinite field of possibilities. Time is often an illusion that traps us. We get stuck in regrets about what has already passed or anxieties about what is yet to come. However, the past is a memory, and the future is a projection. The only real time is this very instant where you can think, feel, and act. This awareness not only liberates your mind but also puts you in control of what you are creating. When you recognize the now as the only place where you can exert power, your energy aligns with the present moment, and the universe responds. Creating in the now requires bringing your full attention to the present. A powerful practice for doing this is mindfulness. Start by observing your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your lungs. Notice the sensations in your body. When your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to the present moment. This seemingly simple practice has a profound effect. It helps you step out of autopilot and connect with the creative flow of the moment. Another fundamental aspect of creating in the now is gratitude. Gratitude is not just an acknowledgement of what you have but a celebration of the present moment. When you focus on what you already possess, your energy elevates, creating a magnetic field to attract more reasons for gratitude. A practical exercise is to list 3 things daily for which you are grateful, specifically related to the current moment. It could be something as simple as the sound of the wind, the warmth of the sun, or a meaningful conversation you had. This practice strengthens your connection to the present and expands your capacity to create. Creating in the now also requires a balance between intention and detachment. While you set intentions for the future, you must act as though you are already living them in the present. This doesn't mean ignoring the process but feeling the emotions and energy of your goal as if it were already here. This practice of living the future in the now not only aligns you with your vision but also dissolves the anxiety that comes with waiting for what is to come. The mind, however, often resists the present moment. Thoughts like "it should have been different" or "what if this doesn't work?" create distractions that pull you away from the now. Recognizing these thoughts without judgment is an act of power. When they arise, ask yourself, what is within my control at this moment? How can I bring my attention back to what is here now? This simple question helps you return to the present and use your energy effectively. As you create in the now, you also begin to notice that the present is where all possibilities converge. Instead of worrying about what the past has created or what the future may bring, you discover that every choice you make in this instant shapes the next moment. This awareness empowers you to act intentionally, knowing that the now is the only moment that matters. Recognizing the power of now not only transforms how you live but also how you create. It frees you from the chains of linear time and connects you to the creative flow of the universe. By anchoring yourself in the present, you realize that you already have everything you need to create the life you desire because the now contains the power to begin, transform, and expand. Recognizing the signs of the universe is like learning a new language, one that doesn't communicate through words but through events, synchronicities, and feelings charged with meaning. The universe is constantly sending messages, adjusting the scenery of your life to help guide you toward your highest purpose. These signs are not mere coincidences. They are cues, confirmations, and invitations for you to pay attention to what is unfolding around you. The signs of the universe can manifest in various ways: an unexpected conversation that provides the answer you were seeking, a number or symbol that repeatedly appears, or even an intuitive feeling that guides your decisions. To perceive them, it is essential to be present and attentive. Often, we are so consumed by daily distractions or so focused on our worries that we miss these subtle messages. Learning to slow down and pay attention is the first step in connecting with this universal language. Synchronicities are one of the most recognizable forms of signs. They occur when seemingly random events align in a meaningful way, creating the feeling that something greater is at play. Perhaps you're considering a career change and, on the same day, meet someone who mentions exactly the opportunity you need. Or maybe you're facing a tough decision, and a book or video appears with the exact message to help you decide. These moments are not accidents. They are the universe reflecting your energy and intentions back to you. To recognize signs, it's important to cultivate the practice of asking and listening. Ask the universe, what is the next step I should take? Or am I aligned with my purpose? Then stay open to the answers that appear. They may not come in the form you expect, but they will be there, often disguised in everyday events. The key is to keep your mind and heart open. A practical exercise for connecting with signs is keeping a synchronicity journal. Whenever something significant or curious happens, write down what you noticed, how you felt, and what it might mean. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns and better understand how the universe is communicating with you. This habit not only helps you recognize signs but also strengthens your trust in the process. Signs from the universe can also serve as confirmations. When you make a decision aligned with your purpose, you often notice things flowing easily. Conversely, when you're out of alignment, you may encounter resistance such as delays, misunderstandings, or unexpected difficulties. This resistance isn't punishment but an indication that you may need to adjust your approach or reconsider your intentions. Another essential aspect of recognizing signs is intuition. Your intuition is the internal channel through which you interpret the whispers of the universe. It's that inexplicable feeling that something is right or wrong, even without concrete evidence. The more you trust and act on your intuition, the stronger it becomes, creating a partnership between you and the universe that is guided by wisdom and trust. Signs from the universe are also a reminder that you are not alone. They show that a greater intelligence is at work in your life, guiding and supporting you. Recognizing them is like opening a direct line of communication with this intelligence, allowing you to move with greater clarity and purpose. As you develop your ability to recognize signs, you begin to live with the certainty that you are being guided. These signs not only provide direction but also strengthen your faith in the process, helping you face challenges with more confidence. They remind you that the journey is not yours alone. It's a collaboration between you and the universe. Ultimately, inspired action serves as a reminder that you are not creating solely for yourself. Your actions have the power to impact others, directly or indirectly. When you act in alignment with your purpose, your energy inspires and uplifts those around you. You become a catalyst for the greater good, demonstrating that it is possible to live with intention, authenticity, and positive impact. Gratitude and service are transformative forces that not only elevate your energy but also amplify your creative power in profound and unexpected ways. Together, they create a dynamic where you become both a receiver and transmitter of positive energy. By practicing gratitude and acting in service to others, you not only transform your personal reality but also contribute to the expansion of collective good. These states of being connect you to a universal flow that transcends the limitations of the ego, bringing a sense of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond individual achievements. Gratitude is one of the highest frequencies you can experience. When you focus on what you already have instead of what is lacking, your energy shifts instantly. You stop vibrating at the frequency of lack and begin vibrating at the frequency of abundance. The universe responds to this shift, bringing you even more reasons to feel grateful. But true gratitude goes beyond mentally listing your blessings. It involves deeply feeling appreciation for the present moment, the connections you have, and even the challenges that have shaped you. A practical exercise is to create a daily practice of intentional gratitude. Upon waking, before checking your phone or starting your day, take a few minutes to reflect on 3 specific things you are grateful for. These can be simple, such as the comfort of your bed, the presence of loved ones, or the opportunity to begin a new day. Throughout the day, continue identifying moments to express gratitude, especially in unexpected or difficult situations. This practice not only raises your vibration but also trains your mind to focus on what is positive and meaningful. Gratitude can also be applied visionarily, connecting with the future you wish to create. Instead of waiting for a manifestation to feel grateful, thank the universe as if it is already present in your life. For example, if you are seeking a new job, say, "I am grateful for the perfect opportunity that is already coming to me." This approach combines gratitude with intention, creating a powerful magnetic field that draws your aspirations into the present. Service, in turn, is a natural extension of gratitude. When you recognize the abundance in your life, you feel a genuine desire to share it with others. Service does not have to be grand or visible. It can be found in small daily actions such as offering support to someone in need, smiling at a stranger, or sharing words of encouragement. These simple acts create a vibrational impact that expands far beyond what you can imagine. Serving is a way to align with the universal flow because it places you in a state of connection with the greater good. When you act for the benefit of others, you are not just helping, you are strengthening the invisible web that connects us all. This connection not only uplifts those around you but also elevates you. By contributing to something greater than yourself, you access a level of purpose that transforms your intentions and actions into something meaningful and enduring. Service also teaches an important lesson about detachment. When you act without expecting anything in return, you discover that the true gift lies in the act of giving. This attitude of selfless generosity mirrors the flow of the universe itself, which is abundant and impartial in its ability to provide. By emulating this flow in your actions, you align more deeply with it, creating a cycle of giving and receiving that perpetuates abundance in your life. A practical exercise to integrate service and gratitude is to set aside time weekly for an intentional act of service. Could be donating your time, sharing resources, or simply being present for someone. After completing this act, take a moment to reflect on its impact, both on yourself and others. This practice reinforces the connection between serving and receiving, showing that service is not just an act of giving but also a way to receive positive energy from the universe. By cultivating gratitude and service as consistent practices, you will find they amplify your creative capacity. Your energy expands, your vision becomes clearer, and you begin to attract experiences aligned with the frequency you are emitting. Moreover, you realize that your journey is not just about achieving personal goals but about contributing to a more harmonious and conscious world. Achieving mastery in the creative process is an ongoing commitment to refinement, learning, and growth. It is not about reaching a final destination but about embarking on a journey where every experience, whether a success or a challenge, contributes to your evolution as a conscious creator. Mastery is achieved when you combine intentionality, emotional and mental discipline, and a willingness to adjust your approach as you learn more about yourself and the dynamics of the universe. Mastery begins with self-awareness. Being a conscious creator requires that you observe your thoughts, emotions, and actions with honesty and curiosity. This does not mean judging yourself but recognizing where there are patterns that need to be adjusted or strengthened. Regularly ask yourself, am I acting in alignment with my highest intention? Am I keeping my energy aligned with what I wish to create? This practice of constant self-reflection allows you to identify areas for improvement and celebrate your progress along the way. Emotional discipline is an essential part of mastery. Creating requires that you maintain your vibration, even in the face of challenges. This does not mean ignoring difficult emotions or pretending positivity but learning to manage these emotions constructively. When doubt, fear, or frustration arise, acknowledge them, but consciously choose not to let them dominate your energy. Practices such as meditation, reflective writing, or simply pausing to take a few deep breaths can help you return to emotional balance. Mental discipline also plays a crucial role. Your mind is a powerful tool, but without direction, it can become an obstacle. Training your mind to focus on what is important, to replace limiting thoughts with empowering affirmations, and to visualize your goals with clarity is part of the daily work of a conscious creator. This requires consistency. Just as you exercise your body to keep it strong, you must exercise your mind to keep it sharp and aligned with your purpose. Mastery also involves a willingness to adjust your approach when necessary. Not every action will produce the results you expect, and that is part of the process. Rather than seeing these moments as failures, view them as opportunities for learning. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I adjust my strategy to better align with my intention? This growth mindset turns obstacles into stepping stones for evolution. Patience is a powerful component of mastery. Manifesting a life aligned with your highest intentions is ongoing work that requires trust in the universe's rhythm. Not everything will manifest in your preferred timeline, but it will manifest in the perfect time. Cultivating patience allows you to keep your energy focused and committed, even when results seem distant. Celebration is also a key practice in mastery. Often, we are so focused on the next goal that we forget to acknowledge how far we've come. Celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, strengthens your confidence and reaffirms your ability to create. Every small victory is evidence that you are on the right path, and this accumulated confidence becomes the fuel to keep moving forward. Mastery also involves understanding that conscious creation is not just about you. As you refine your skills as a creator, your energy and actions begin to impact others more significantly. You become a living example of what is possible, inspiring those around you to explore their own creative power. This positive influence is a fundamental part of the greater purpose of every conscious creator, contributing to collective evolution. Throughout this journey, remember that mastery is not about perfection. It is about progress, presence, and an unwavering commitment to continue growing. Each step, each adjustment, and each insight is a victory in itself. By dedicating yourself to this process, you not only transform your life but also become a force of transformation for the world around you. As you integrate the teachings and practices discussed here, remember that the power to shape your reality is in your hands. Be courageous, trust the process, and shine your light into the world. You are a conscious creator, and the universe is ready to dance with you. Until next time, may your journey be guided by love, wisdom, and purpose.